Hi everyone, it's Kev's on my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing episode 3 of Kev's Coach. If you haven't seen Kev's main post, welcome, share if you're new, welcome, share and subscribe. Let's get straight into it, shall we? We have a look at this play here. It's an out of bounds issue call. See Jack Crisp telling his teammates where he needs to be. You got Flag, Craig McRae there as well, telling you on where we need to line up. Watch this. Bang. Straight there. Hardly get it, but tackle, pressure, and you force a mistake. You force the ball back to Rosie. Bang. Tackle out of bounds. That is something that we needed to do, and we did that really well. So, in this setup, we look at our boundary throw-ins. That's what we need to do. We need to keep that pressure on. And as you see, sub on the wing, beautiful kick to Jamie Elliott, couldn't quite mark it. Membry picks it up, kicks inside 50, tries to do the team thing, Lockie shoots, unfortunately couldn't quite get there. Jace Bergline's there, Mychik's there, O-line out of bounds, nearly, and as you see, Poirot take away, but Josh Bagels takes it into that mark, and he will put the ball back inside 50, lead up short to long, kick high, probably question that a little bit, ball goes out of bounds inside at 450. As you can see, long comes in, remember nearly winds, pressure long, Lucky shorts, Tim Membry kicking a banana to go. That's a passage of play on how Collingwood is that good on top of the way that we played. So in this play, how it takes him to centre, right there, he's looking to switch. He goes quickly, Quayne's got it. He gets it further afield to this man Jack Crisp, who does not stop running. Dropped it with both, doesn't matter. Bo McCreary, Jack Crisp is right there. Bo McCreary again. They get the ball here long. Play on, Crisp. To Bo McCreary, runs, gives it back from Lockie Sullivan, goes short to Tim Membry, right there, takes the mark. With a Port Adelaide play and a Collingwood place there. So Membry marks about 45 metres out from here. 40 metres out. So he's kicking right to left on his way. So what he's trying to do here, is now he'll go back and take his kick. He'll go back, take his kick. Watch how perfect Tim Membry can kick that ball here against Port Adelaide. Left to right, perfect. Straight through the middle. No, nothing special, but great goal there for Collingwood. And that is why we're a good team when it comes to that. Easy passage play by McCreary off the ground. There's Aurelia. Bang, pressure by Membry. Pressure by McCreary. Great tackle right there. And again, the pressure is still on. Membry keeps the ball alive, kicks along the ground, which is good. Forces a kick that gets paid insufficient 10 because he fully thumps ball inside and a kick comes in and he also finds Tim Membry again, and that's his third shot at goal that he will kick. So from that play, it was good passage of play by the Pies in that situation and how we work it. He'll come in, kick beautifully, straight through the middle. Again, that's his third goal that he has kicked, and that gives Collingwood a bit of a spark. At our best, that's where we're good at. We're good at moving the ball on quickly. As you can see here, Bobby Hill gets a ball, pops inside 50 to who? My check marks with McStay at the back as well, right there. With a few players as well. So as we can see, right there, it's another good. So as we can see, ball comes in, Mychik takes the mark with a Pinsky there as well, and he'll go back and kick the goal, as we know he will. He'll snap around the body, perfect kick, perfect snap. That's exactly what we needed. Next passage of play I want to show you guys as well. The fact is, you see Port Adelaide, they have the footy here, kick comes inside 50. You got a couple players there, McStay, Houston, Howe as well. Ball gets on 3. There's Houston, gets caught, holds it up for ball up. Exactly, got ping from on the 40, and that results in Port Lake's second goal. Then the remarkable thing that happened in this particular game. As you can see, Houston gets it from Sullivan, kicking inside 50, drop mark in the end, Membry picks up, handballs it to Lipinski, left foot snap, kicks it off. Didn't want that ball to be kicked like that, but it can work out, especially when you have a ruckman isn't good marking above him. Now in the next passage of play, well, I'm going to show you guys what we do so well, and this is going to be a pattern. You have Finlayson right here. With 1:09 left, kicks it long to halfback, gets turnover, Houston, Berg, play on, Dacos, back to Perriman, bombs and hopes, McStay is there, ball gets crumbed, Sullivan, play will try and go through here, and they will, and they kick out with 49 seconds remaining. Dustbury Jones is right there. There's a couple plays here, is you've got Sidebottom, you've got Josh Dacos, you've got Perriman, and you've got Howe as well, and Rick McInnes goes to really early, poor play, results in the goal. That's what we can do poorly. At times we can do a lot better in that passage of play as well. And then specifically this situation. Tap down, sub on, one on Cameron, free kick to Collingwood. He'll go to Sullivan, he'll go out wide. And then as you can see, the chase is on here. Ball gets kept alive, bang Lockie Jones, playing on Josh Dacos, handballs over the top, fumble by Long, Soccer's off the ground, did really well, and Daniel McStay kicks the goal. Again, great play, got the ball moving, got the ball forward, is what we need to do in that situation as well. And that was all in quarter time. That's when we had this, when we were scoring so well. Now you look at Cameron, again, Willie Rioli, again, but pressure kick, good kick as well. Not much you could do about it, maybe you could be body on him, but that's all good. Collingwood still have that lead. Then as you see here, Nick Dacos, beautiful kick. As you can see, my check and remember is right there. And you got Aaliyah. Now he's very good at intercepting the ball, but as you can see, doesn't get there. Jamie Alec jumps up, takes the mark as well, and he will look to have a shot. Once he has his shot from 50, goes arcs out to the right, it'll come back perfectly, bang, that's a goal. First passage of play that we've seen Collingwood able to do that. That's what we need to do more often than not. Next passage of play here, as you can see, Nick Dacos gets out wide to Lipinski. He's got Quainer on Nick Dacos, gives it to Nick Dacos, back to Quainer, and here's an opportunity where Nick Dacos looks up, he knows exactly what he needs to do. He kicks the ball inside 50. Look at this, Aaliyah, unfortunately takes into that mark, but would have preferred that kick not to happen. Turnover, as we see, Chris McCreary to Perriman, and unfortunately, or fortunately for us, there's a free kick for Trick. Elliott back to Sidebottom, go. Force the error, force the pressure. That's what got us that goal, and that puts us 28 points in front. As you can see here, Membry, good kick towards the pocket, and Jamie Allen takes him up after Port Adelaide players misjudged in that situation. That's a perfect kick because it's not going to get thumped through for a score, but this is going to get thumped through either a mark or Sam gives us a shot at goal. Jamie Allen comes in, kicks the goal right there, puts Collingwood again 34 points in front. That's what we're capable of doing. Third quarter now, boundary throwing. This is where we're good at. Cameron, Dacos, the ball's there, Drew. A hack kick forward, can really get it. How effectively did well. Chris gets a handball out. Nick Dacos had options, and he's got a Collingwood play there. But one thing that you do with Nick Dacos, you force a kick here, bang to my check, takes the mark, and then he's out. Perriman, as you can see, there's a lot of players right there. You got Lockie Schultz right there as well in case you need to use him. You kick inside 50, McStay will jump and takes the mark as well. Great stuff by Collingwood to really take that mark and to really use the ball really well. Then you'll kick this goal because that's what forwards need to do. You'll come in, kicks it straight through the middle. Now, I will show you guys something as well in this clip. Sarpong was there. He could have gone short to Nick Dacos right there, which would have been a perfect play to do that, because at least that opens it up. But he kicks long, play onto the call, player will try and get out of it. Warrens gets caught nearly on the ball. Maynard gets it, kicks a goal. Force the pressure, force the tackle, that's what we do to get the goal. Now, next passage of play right here is that I want to show you guys exactly how well we can go. And this is going to be a routine thing, and I might do this during this season next year. As you can see, that was great tackle. Ball up. So as you can see, Lily is there. Cameron gets a tap down. Rosie suckers off the ground. Maynard's got it. Could go short, but the best option for Maynard is to kick long and have a shot himself. He does that from 54 metres out. Bang, kicks a goal. Maynard sets up perfectly. Was right there. Just comes in, kicks it. Okay. Now the next passage of play. Here, Howe, beautiful kick in, finds Maynard. Perfect passage of play. Gets a thump on through. As you can see, Nick Dave Crispy gets ball in there. Bobby Hill, Bone McCrew. He's got options in my check, or he can run in a lot further and kick the goal. Handballs over the top to my check, and then he'll come in and kick the goal. Had Jamie Elliott on the left as well, but decided to kick the goal and did the right thing. Because that, what you can do is you can put your teammate under a lot of pressure. Now in the next passage of play, ball up situation. Play on the court, ball goes forward, Nick Dacos gets around, so good in this situation. Comes in, Membry couldn't quite take the mark, does not drop it, recovers long, handles to Nick Dacos outside the foot, and that's going to go through, but he did have options as well, kicks the ball right there. That's the difference in how Collingwood are playing and Collingwood want to run compared to what Adelaide are trying to do. They're not trying to work as hard as what Collingwood did in this situation and on this particular night. Okay, as you can see, McStay he's got the footy, kicks long inside 50, Elliott takes the mark. And then Bobby Hill wasn't paid, Sullivan handballs off, kicks a goal. Again, great work, crumbing it, giving it off, and getting that goal that we just needed. Great team play. Kicking here from Burton, really good situation. As you can see, Quinn is right there too, looking to set up as well. Your Collingwood players all around here. You've got a couple of Polo players. So one thing you want to try and force to do is that player want to try and get the kick towards that side, or you force them to go long down the line, and that's where you've got the options like a 2 against 2. Gives it to Farrell, kicks it high and long. Darcy Moore was always going to intercept, did really well. Sullivan handles it back to Quainer. He'll look to go inboard, which he does superbly. Then Long takes the mark. Now, he's got options to either keep going or give it to Bone McCrew on short, or he's even got Darcy Cam in the background. Then Long kicks inside 50, and it's straight through Crummy. Lockie Schultz kicks a goal off the ground, and that's great work by the Pies. Put that pressure on, get that ball as forward as possibly, keep that moving. Same thing here with 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Goal short, Farrell takes a mark. They'll play on, they'll switch out wide. Watch this. Bang from memory, did really well. Keeps it alive, importantly. Sets up Lockie Schultz, couldn't quite, but did well to get to Nick Dacos, to Elliott, back to Pendlebury. Again, the turnover happens here, but at least Collingwood try and get the ball forward as much as we can. Pilot will get at Jason Horne-Francis, and this is where Pilot were able to break away from Collingwood in this situation, kick on that wide, and Darcy Brent-Jones has it, took the mark, and he'll go back and have a shot. So as he kicked that goal, again, that was called by Collingwood a little bit in the way that we defended, and he'll come in and kick this. In the last quarter, this is for me where it sets up and why Collingwood were a very good team this year. The pressure that we put on Quainer to Nick Dacos. Now, he can run and give a few options to his teammates right here. Lipinski, he'll back off, gets over the top, perfectly to memory. Now to Lipinski, looks up, has a bounce, kicks to Myercheck. That's perfect because you're coming towards the kicker. You're kicking that spot. You're kicking to that spot where you can come in and mark the ball. And then you've got a shot to go right there. Perfect passage to play by the Pies. And as we can see, Brody Myercheck, he'll come in, kick this goal. You watch. Perfect play, another one for the Pies. Puts Collingwood further in front. And then as we can see, Cameron, right there, Chris, just getting a ball forward to Bobby Hill, did really well, arches his back, gets around, kicks the goal superbly. Did have options, but did the right thing as well. One thing that Bobby Hill does do a fair bit is that he passes the ball off and he could have a shot. That's been that's a criticism that he's been getting from people inside of the Collingwood supporters, as you say. Next passage of play I want to look at is right now. Alright, there we go, Lake side bottom. They walk through here, bang, McCreary was always going to get you, force the pressure along, managed to do something about it, drew Poirot, now opened Collingwood up in this passage of play, took the mark out in front, and that's why unfortunately what happens in that situation. The one going short, Collingwood were asleep in that situation, and that was allowing Jason Horne-Francis to take him mark. Would prefer to hold that space as much as we can, and then the goal gets kicked right about that. Now, the next passage of play that we want to look at, boundary throwing, 7:58 remaining, Cameron really rolling, smothered did really well, Josh Dacos now side bottom, gets the kick out, it forces Bobby Hill to chase here. Now Bobby Hill is very quick, forced Poirot play to panic, back to Finlayson. He will get that kick into Leah, bang, Lockie Schultz is right there. You got line check and you got McStay. McStay did really well, smothers the handball, didn't matter, because Collingwood will get the ball back, with side bottom picking it up, kicking around the body, Lockie Schultz is right there, and he's got options galore out here once he gets it. He'll handle to Bobby Hill, dances around one, gets a short kick, memory, kicks another goal right in the goal square. Great play. Did not panic. That's one thing that we can't do. We can't afford to panic in that situation. Now next passage of play here. Great play, forcing a turnover right here. Memory takes the mark. Wants to wheel and go. Can go and over the top to McStay. Now, he gives the handball here to Nick Dacos, who can run in perfectly, sets over the top to Bobby Hill, and he'll take the mark in the goal square. like outside the goal square, but when he gets that shot at goal as well, and which we tell him not to do in that situation, we want him to go back and kick the goal. That is why Collingwood played so well in round one and kicking those type of goals and getting those plays perfectly how we needed to. And here we go. We say the last 20 seconds of the game, Chris to Nick Daicos. You know what he's going to do. He'll find Membrey, couldn't quite mark it, gets thumped down back, and Poile were able to run away, but it wasn't to be because, again, it was a terrible kick, and that forces Rick McInnes. Even though he kicked out the full, it did not matter. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like or drop a sub. Bye for now.